breakfast. This is what I call my first breakfast. What you're going to need is warm water, not boiling water, just warm enough. You don't want to destroy the honey. Your next ingredient is going to be some honey, a teaspoon or so, it's up to you. Honey is excellent for your immune system, especially when you take it locally, because your local honey will have been made from bees who harvest the local pollen, which means that if you have seasonal allergies to the local pollen, you will be exposed to that local pollen through the honey in a mild way. It will stimulate your immune system to that pollen, and you will have a natural boost to your immunity because of it. And besides, honey is natural, it's all good, it's the food of the gods, and it is the basis of this delicious mixture. So just mix that in there a little bit. Next, cinnamon to taste. That's up to you and your own tolerance levels. You'll get to know how much you like to take. Cinnamon is good for you. It's a natural spice. It's good for the blood. Next is going to be half a lemon. And finally, some olive oil. Now I keep 2 bottles of olive oil in my kitchen going all the time. One for flavor, this nice, beautiful, light-tasting olive oil. And I built up my olive oil stock over the years by buying it on sale, rotating it through. And whenever there's some nice, light olive oil for sale, I buy it and refill the bottle. Okay, now we will blend it. And voila, first breakfast. Beautiful immune boosting boost. And of course, you've got some olive oil in there, so that's some beautiful protein to get your day going. All right. Well, as you can tell, I made this first thing in the morning and I'm a little tired, but this will get my day going. This has been First Breakfast. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. is second breakfast. This is the second breakfast I have pretty well every morning. It really is very healthy and very simple to make. And I especially like it in the summer because it also helps for dealing with my weeds. Obviously, these are boiled eggs. I prefer my boiled eggs to be boiled for 7 minutes. That gives me a nice soft boiled egg, because I like my eggs runny. Now, once the eggs are boiled, I quickly give them a cool down in some water and peel them, and then I will put them with a little bit of butter and toss them in the butter, and then put some pepper, cracked pepper, and a bit of salt for flavor. The salt is up to you. And some turmeric powder. The turmeric powder, along with the cracked pepper and a fat medium, a healthy fat medium, together activates these three items to give you a really good healthy benefit. Especially the curcumin in the turmeric needs the fat and the black pepper together to give you the full health effect. Now, of course, I have this with a black cup of coffee, and for some reason, the taste combination of the turmeric, the black pepper, a pinch of salt, and the butter, and the eggs, the runny eggs, and the black coffee all together is just absolutely sensational. Coffee, that is, if you can still afford it at today's prices. So, whenever I do boiled eggs, I have these handy things that I found. There's various different types that you can find out there. These little basket holders for your eggs. You don't need to use them, they're just very handy. Now, I find if I get my water up to boiling, hard boil, sometimes you will get some eggs, especially if you're buying large eggs that are basically the cheapest ones you can find on the shelves. They have some additional little subsurface cracks in them. And in order to keep your eggs from cracking from the sudden exposure to heat, what I will often do is, just as I start seeing some bubbling action happen in my water, I'll just remove it from the heat and let it chill down just for a couple of seconds. You can pretty well tell. I mean, if you had a rolling boil, you might have to wait 15-20 seconds or so. But that's just, you know, if you don't mind getting your water dirty and all full of eggs and runny eggs and stuff. So here we go. Oh, there we go. We didn't actually break our eggs in the boiling water. Excellent. So now we'll just let that boil. I will be using the rest of this boiled water to kill some weeds and other places I don't want stuff growing in my garden or on my property. It's a quick and easy way to get rid of your weeds. All right. Now, the easiest way to stop the cooking process is to change the temperature. Just drop it down in some non-boiling water. Easy to handle now, not too hot. And that is it. Second breakfast. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.